Hi guys, I swapped my Topical Finasteride Minoxidil to Oral, the Chewable Hims version, a couple of months ago, and I said that I would do an update after a couple of months to talk about how it's gone, so here's the update. I've had a really bad cold the last week, so if I sound a little bit breathless or a little bit wheezy, that's the reason why, and that's why this video is a couple of days late as well. I literally could not talk yesterday or on Friday, so I'm trying to do videos every Friday and also start introducing some mindfulness videos that are weekly, so if you want to see any of that, please subscribe, and updates on this, then I'm going to be trying to do them every couple of months. Yeah, quick update. I did a couple of videos in the past, one talking about the topical one, where I was doing it for, I think it was over 2 years, maybe even longer, in the end, that I was doing the topical spray. And long story short, I was happy-ish with the results, in the fact that I didn't feel like my hair was regressing and I felt like I was taking action. But the reasons why I wanted to change to the Chewable Oral instead is because, one, minoxidil itself is something that cats are highly allergic to. I was really paranoid of the spray on my head or somehow spilling and somehow the cats get into it that I've got. And that was just becoming a little bit of a fear of mine, and becoming a bit of a faff to come home and having to shower just to make sure it's off my mind and off my hair. But then also, just like the logistics of it, it just felt like I was spraying, but I didn't really know if it was targeting one spot or if that applied to all of my hair or if it was like fairly distributed. So I just thought if I'm taking it orally, then it kind of like eliminates that as well, and I might see better results than I'm already seeing. And if not, worst case, I just go back to the topical, not the end of the world. So we're 2 months in, and if you've not seen the other video that I did, here's sort of the box. You get 4 of these, and they last 6 months. This is with Hims, not sponsored by Hims in any way, but I've said to Hims, I've even sent them an email saying, you know, would you like to do something together? Because I'm kind of promoting you, but they don't. So feel free to watch this video and click on the ads or something to help. But here is let me open it up. So you've got like the box here, and then inside, I'm trying to get it open. Inside, I don't know if you can see there, you've got like these little chewable tablets. So kind of like little orange vitamin things. I'm not sure if you can see without them falling out, but little orange vitamins. They taste quite nice actually, and it's not the worst taste. Logistically as well, not that it's much of a faff to spray your hair with a spray. Like it's an easy thing to do. But logistically, I have found this easier. I felt like it did dry in your head really quick, the topical, but just having it as part, I already take vitamins and my Meprazole and stuff anyway, so it's just like an extra thing to chew beforehand, and it's like I just find it a little bit easier than having to go out, especially with the cats, and having to then be mindful that it's on my head, and then like mindful that my cats aren't going to sniff or lick my head. So logistically, so far, I can't get it back on now, the lid. Logistically, so far, it is easier. And I think that thing of, where am I doing it on my head? Am I doing it in the right spots? Going out of my hair sometimes looking a bit greasy because of the spray, even though sometimes I used it in a way to style it. And it probably looks greasy now because I've just whacked in loads of curling cream because I've just been in my sofa illness state for a few days. So hopefully it looks relatively okay. But results-wise, I'm very impressed. I feel like male hair loss is just this taboo topic, and every time I go on Facebook and I see like anyone talking about it, I know Facebook's like a minefield, isn't it, of like really wacky different opinions, but it always has like the laughing face, and it's always just like loads of jokes in the comments, and it's just like what's the, like, everyone's gonna lose their hair, especially guys, like it's part of, you know, the way that our hair is set up, that we are gonna at least lose some of our hair, and some of us will lose it quicker than others. I just want to protect it for us, hopefully forever, and take action earlier while I saw maybe some little signs of it. I don't really get what the whole taboo topic of it is, because it's something that all guys are going to have to experience at a different time anyway. Like, I don't understand. And when I was actually, before I did that video a couple of years ago, I could barely find any videos, there's more now, but I could barely find any genuine videos that weren't like clearly an advert of someone talking about their experiences doing any kind of treatment. And it made it really difficult for me to know, have I got hair loss or haven't I? Like, is it in my head? Like, and then it was affecting maybe a bit of my confidence, even though other people around me couldn't really tell, but I could tell. So yeah, it's just like a bit of a minefield, I think, of like weirdly taboo opinions. But results-wise, for me, I feel a lot more confident now I'm taking the chewables. I've noticed a lot more new growth than I had with the topical. And I've been monitoring it every night. I've just sort of been like pulling my hair back to check my hairline, and also just taking pictures of my crowns now and again. And like, there is new growth there that I didn't see with the topical. So the main thing with the topical as well is the thing that I was so happy with is I noticed that in the shower and stuff, loads of my hair was coming out beforehand, and then it just felt a lot stronger, and it wasn't like barely any hairs in the shower, for example, would come out. Now I'm taking the chewable, that same thing is applied. I did have a couple of weeks actually where I noticed more hair loss than usual, but apparently that's normal. I spoke to the people on Hims, I just sent them a message and they were like, oh, that's the thing that normally happens. It didn't happen for me with the topical though. I never had that extreme shedding, but apparently it's like your old hair shedding. This isn't technical at all, but this isn't the medical words, but it's your old hair shedding, my understanding is, and there's new growth, that means. And you know, I just wanted to maintain the hair I've already got, because I noticed, like on pictures, like a slight bit of my crown going, and slightly, you know, my head, what's the forehead lines? I forgot the words, but these going I don't know, I forgot what they're called. But I started them to go slightly back. But there's new growth in these areas now, and I feel like I even went to get my hair cut, and it was noticed like, oh, there's some new growth there, because I get my haircut with the same person, and I was like, oh, this is making me feel really confident, and I can see that new growth come in. So I don't know if the topical was just because I was doing it mainly on my crown. That's where I'd spray it, and then I'd do maybe a bit on the front. But I always felt like, is it like, if my hair's really long as well, is it going to work? And say, for example, if I've just had a shower or whatever, I think I was just in my head about the logistics of it all. Whereas with this, I kind of feel like I'm just absorbing it. And well, even at first actually I was like, because I'm chewing it, I was like, is this really how I'm supposed to do it? Am I supposed to swallow it like a tablet? But it is a chewable thing that you're doing, so it is like a vitamin. And I don't know if there is a difference still between this and maybe just taking a tablet for finasteride and a separate tablet for minoxidil. Maybe, I don't know, tell me if you do that, do you maybe see different results, maybe even more clearer results than I'm getting? But for me, I'm glad I've made the swap. And so far, so good. I'm only 2 months in as well. I think it takes a year properly to work. So I'm already happy with the results. I'm already happy with seeing a bit of new growth. I already feel confidence in my hair. I've done this video now with my hair like this because I'm going to get my hair cut in a few days because it's a bit of a mess. I'm just going to get like a little soft mullet back again because it's getting a bit chaotic up there. I'm glad I swapped. Happy with the results so far. Not sponsored by Hims in any way, but it's just give me that little bit more confidence, and it's just nice to know in my head that it's sorted, and I can just take this vitamin every day, and it's fine. I've had no side effects at all from it, apart from that tiny bit more hair loss I had, and even then it wasn't anything drastic. It was just a slight few more hairs in the shower I was noticing than usual, so it wasn't like sheds of hair coming out of my head. But yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can even see here, but I just kind of feel like it's just a bit more where I want it to be, which is good. With curly hair as well, it's difficult, I think. It's difficult to kind of tell sometimes if you are losing your hair or you're not, and especially with your crown, because sometimes it's just the way your hair goes. And I heard that for ages, like, oh, it's just the way your hair goes, you're not. So it's difficult to say, isn't it? But I knew that I could see it. And I just felt like I just needed to know that I'm taking some action so that I don't lose my hair, because I would not suit the bald look. I just know I wouldn't. I've not got the face for it at all. So yeah, looking forward to getting my hair cut because it's a bit of a mess right now, but very happy with the chewable logistically and results wise so far. Only a couple of months in. I'll update you in a couple of months again just to let you know. Only side effects were a bit more hair coming out. Yeah, do let me know how you're getting on with it. As well, if you've started, if you've swapped, have you done the topical similar to me? I prefer these so far. Not sponsored by Hims in any way, by the way. This is not an advert for them in any way. It's just something that I'm taking and just wanted to share my experiences. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Feel free to give me a subscribe. And yeah, let me know how you're getting on.